guys, welcome back to Large Scale RC Car Nation. My name is Brandon, and today we're going to be going over the Bartolone Racing V2 Velocity Stack. I picked it up over at Bartolone Racing, and let's see what's inside. Included in the package on the billet aluminum Velocity Stack V2, you get the Velocity Stack itself and the hardware, a gasket, 2 lock washers, and 2 bolts. Let's take a closer look at this product. The bolts that will go through your carburetor will take a 4mm hex, and the bolts on the Velocity Stack will take a 3mm hex driver. To install our new Velocity Stack, we're going to remove our factory filter. Now I have this flipped upside down because it will work with the buggy pipe turned upside down. We're going to be using a 3mm hex driver to remove the 4 screws on the front plate of our air filter. Once all screws are completely taken out, you will remove the front plate. You will remove both filter elements. We will now remove the 4mm bolts on the factory stack. Once you have loosened both bolts, you will take off the factory stack. We will now take our new hardware with lock washer and place it into the mounting plate portion of the Velocity Stack and place on our new gasket. So when running your 2 bolts through the inner part of the Velocity Stack, you'll use your new gasket. You'll use the spacer when using the 1107 carburetor, your inner gasket, and bolt it right up using a red Loctite. Make sure that you don't use a blue Loctite, as it does not do well with heat. Now, if you're using a 990 carb, which does not have a choke on it, you will not use this spacer right here. You will take that out, just use the gasket straight to the carburetor, to the gasket, and bolt it right up. The reason being is the butterfly valve on the inside needs that spacer to open this butterfly valve. So once you have that installed, you just bolt this outer part of the Velocity Stack on and you're all set to go. Now I want to do some testing with this before finishing the video, and that's why I have the engine out. And ran the race, and the Velocity Stack held up great, no issues. I used the Bartolone 3-stage air filter with the outerwears on it, and never once had any dirt get into the Velocity Stack. I checked it after all 3 races. I ran it hard, ran it in dusty and mud, and had no issues with any of the air filter or anything bypassing the air filter, and no issues with the Velocity Stack itself. So overall, this is a really great product. I highly recommend it. And here is some information about the Velocity Stack. Alright guys, so here I want to show you the difference in the Velocity Stack. You can see the cone is a lot smaller diameter, where this one is a lot larger, which will suck in a lot more air. You can see that my tool won't even fit in there, where this one slides all the way in. So the bore on the hull is going to be less restricted, which equals more airflow, which equals more horsepower. So you're going to see a gain of horsepower, not only by the Velocity Stack itself, but the air filter. As you can see, once you have your factory plate on here, you have a small opening area of airflow going into the filter itself. Where a Bartolone air filter is completely wide open and not restricted like this one is, the air is going to flow all the way around into the engine, which will make it breathe a lot better, which will make it perform a lot better. So overall, this is an amazing product. I highly recommend this Velocity stack. Here I'm going to go over some information about the stack itself. And after testing it, I'm very, very pleased on how the product performs. This first piece is a mounting plate that mounts to the carburetor like a traditional Velocity stack. The plate also has a groove in it where an O-ring fits, and it provides a sure seal for the Velocity stack. The second piece is the Velocity stack body, which screws into the Velocity stack mounting plate. By doing this, you are able to remove the bolt heads from the main Velocity body, allowing maximum undisturbed airflow from your engine, therefore making performance. At first glance, I will say that I really love this product. Bartolone Racing did an amazing job on their aluminum billet work. You can see they grooved it out to make it lighter. I also love the engineering that Chris Bartolone put into removing the head screws out of the Velocity stack, which will increase the horsepower. Those fine little details are what makes the brand top notch. At first glance, as a customer purchasing this product, I want to say that the craftsmanship was done very well. I love the aluminum billet work that was done. I also like the fact that they grooved this to make it more lightweight. I give this product a 10 out of 10. Being a customer and purchasing this product, I do want to say that I highly recommend you picking one of these Velocity stacks up. The billet work done on this is flawless. He did an excellent job. It's made right here in the USA. And taking that extra step to remove the bolt holes from the main body, which will increase your horsepower, just shows that extra mile that Bartolone Racing goes when making products. Thank you guys for tuning in to the unboxing, review, and install on the Bartolone Racing V2 Velocity stack. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I would like to take the time to say thank you for watching my videos, subscribing, liking, and sharing. Cheers.